I hope you're all doing well out there and taking those precautions and looking after yourself and your loved ones. Scary times we're going through at the moment, but this is where we all have to band together and help each other out and not be selfish like some of those people are on the internet. Anyway, I thought, well, we're all self-isolating, no better time than another action figure review, and as you can see, it's a Star Wars Black Series action figure from the new wave, which I think is wave 24, and it is Clone Commander Bly. So literally brand new, got it at the start of this week, which I'm quite surprised at. And in my last video I just checked out Count Dooku was brand new too. So as you can see, Clone Commander Bly, a very distinctive clone as well, he really does stand out. He is number 104 in the Black Series collection, and let's have a look at the read up on the back. Clone Commander Bly, a veteran of many Clone Wars battles. Clone Commander Bly, clone designation CC5052, served in the 327th Star Corps on such wars as Quail, or Maridun, and Felucia. Now I know Felucia, but I'm not too sure on this Quail or Quarrel and Maridun. Interesting. I wonder if they're in the Clone Wars series. Obviously the Clone Wars series has just returned, so I'm just going to speed this up and get this figure out of the box. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know I like to start with the articulation first before the detail. But while I'm doing that, don't forget to hit that like button and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. So let's start off with the head. On a bit of a ball joint, it rocks back and forth and it spins a little bit, but is it Paladon or Paladon? I'm not sure, I can't remember which one it is. Seems to be blocking his helmet. I don't think there's a head under there, not like Captain Rex wrote. Arm rotation, that's about as much. Going up, out. Bicep break, double jointed elbows, there's a double joint, it's just stiff, and then the wrist is on a rocker and a pivot. We've got a nab crunch, you can put plenty of movement there, back and forth and round. There's a waist swivel in there too. Leg kick, that's about as much, and it starts to twist to the side, that's about as much going back. Splits, again you want to be careful because the gun holsters. Double jointed knees of course, no boot cut, and then the ankle is on a rocker and a pivot. So some of the movement is hindered due to the armour and bits of equipment, but decent articulation, not too bad really. Be interesting to have a look at some of the other clones and see what theirs are like as well, but let's have a look at some of the detail on the figure. And starting off with the helmet of course, like I said, I don't think there's a head under there. That's a bit of a shame to be honest, they could have given us just a standard clone head. I don't know if we've seen Bly's face, but the head is that phase 2 helmet, but it goes in here on the yellow bits. I've never noticed that before to be honest. So it's got that bits of weathering and smudges you can see. The colouring altogether with the yellow, it's more a mustard. I know on the promo shots it was brighter yellowy, and the brownish bit is more a sandy brown as well. But the paint looks quite nice, it's all smudged away and worn away as you can see. Let's get that to focus better. As you can see around the sides there, it's all chipped away, which is obviously supposed to happen. Blue bit going around the side, let's have a look at the back. But we have the visor again, what sits on top of his head, and then it just slots down, covering towards his eyes, but it sits way too far forward. Obviously that's because of the head, as you can see the helmet, this like mohawk bit, so it does have to go quite forward, but it looks pretty good. It's got painting on it, and it adds something a bit different to the standard clone helmet, so I'll probably have that set up like that. Moving down, we go down to the Paladin, I think it's called, or Paladin, I think it's Paladin, and that's a nice worn, weathered look. As you can see, all chips and different colours. It's two-tone, maybe even 3, like it's been scratched away. All looks really nice. Really do like that detail, as you can see it there. Stands out a lot there. It's really good. And we have the black bit here, and then he has an holster going around a strap. Yeah, that's got bits of paints going on. Where's that join? That joins onto his belt. His armour, again, it's all chips and worn away. As you can see, we've got all smudges. Same as the arms, all nice. Probably could have had a bit more to be honest, maybe another tone. At least it's good in case Hasbro makes any mistakes, they can just say it's part of the figure. Same on the hand as well. On the belt buckle we do have that mustardy yellow on the front again. We have a metallic buckle that goes around to the gun holsters. All pouches and pockets at the back of the figure. Not too much weathering on the back. We do have the 2 standard holsters, which I think is strange. I thought the 2 guns were more a Captain Rex thing. Maybe it's just a captain thing in general, or a commander thing should I say, but I'll come to them in a minute. Moving down, we do have this sandy cloth cape, sits around the back, which is nice. soft goods material. And then the upper thigh, again, is that mustardy colour with a brown stripe going down. Looks nice. Again, we've got weathering. I like it to be a bit more random, to be honest. The image what I can see on the camera right now is showing it a lot brighter than what it actually is. It is a lot softer colour, so just bear that in mind. Moving down to the knees and the boots, and then on the feet we get plenty of weathering. Again, it would have been nice to get a bit more, maybe some blacks and stuff. But it's nice they've actually done that. I do like that, and same with here. I have just noticed on this ham, there's some damage actually to his forearm, so I'm curious to see if that's just on my figure and it's just a defect, or if anyone else has got that. So please let me know down in the comments below if yours are like that. It's the left arm, or his left arm should I say, on the right side to us. It's 2 or 3 big lines. It looks like it's damaged, but I suppose that'll work with his damaged armor look, I suppose. That's interesting. That is a pretty big defect if it is a defect, which I think it is. It is nice to have one a lot more scuffed up and damaged, should I say. Let's have a look at his weapons. So we do have the standard big blaster. I forgot what this blaster's called actually, but there's been no paint really to it. It's just that plastic look, which is a bit of a letdown. I know on the Purge Troopers one, they were like gunmetal wash over it. This is just a straight plastic, so that's a bit of a letdown. Getting that quite a lot now, that gun. And let's have a look at his sidearms, which again, it's that standard clone handgun, what Captain Rex uses. No wash there at all, same black, plasticky look, but the moulding's nice on that actually. So I have just put him in a standard stance, as you can see. The gun fits in really well, it is really big too, but they've only given you one hand with trigger fingers. This hand is just like cupping, so it can hold on. So if you do want to have him dual wielding both handguns, you're not going to be able to because this hand isn't, so that's a bit of a shame. So they could have just given us one sidearm on the side like so, but instead they give us 2, so I think that's just more they don't want to change it from Captain Rex and some of the other mods. He holds the gun well, I'm sure you can get it in better poses. That was just nice and quick from me. So yeah, that's best you're going to get it, just demoulding the actual gun, which is a bit of a letdown. Yeah, that's a shame that. So they could have given us an extra hander. And then that one fits straight in, of course, like so. So you're only really going to be able to have him holding one sidearm, but me personally, I think I will just be going with the big gun instead, because it seems like a lot of the clones have been getting the sidearms and none of the big guns. So I think I will be posing him with this. I was going to do a comparison with some of the other clones, but the only one I've got open at the moment is Captain Rex, and I can't seem to find it at the moment. But he'll be on some of the pictures at the end. All my other clones are boxed up and waiting to be reviewed. So let me fetch in Anakin. Get him stand up. Yeah, they're probably about the same, I'd say. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably say they're about the same, so that's a good height. And then let me fetch in Count Dooku. Count Dooku looks massive actually. Oh, he is, he's massive. So Count Dooku is actually massive compared, and he has actually got his knees bent a little bit as well. He is really tall. So that's a comparison between Anakin and Count Dooku. He is quite tall though, so I'd scale him more towards Anakin, so he is a good scale. So guys, this is what I want to know your thoughts on this figure. Have you picked him up, and what do you think of him? And if you haven't picked him up yet, are you going to be adding him to your collection? I think he's a solid Star Wars Black Series figure, to be honest. It's really nice. This wave started off awesome. I don't think he tops Count Dooku yet for me. I think Dooku still is the best of the wave so far. And let me know down in the comments below which clone character you want to see made into Black Series form. That can be from any of the Clone Wars series or any of the films or anything like that. Or if your favourite's already been made, let me know. I'm very intrigued to find out. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope you're all staying safe out there and taking those precautions. Like I said, we're in scary times. I'm going to keep making these videos now we're all having to isolate, and hopefully I can give you all a bit of entertainment and a bit of information as well. Anyway guys, check out my Instagram and Twitter. I'm posting on there quite a lot. Like and comment and all that good stuff, but most of all, if you did like this video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button so you get notified. Anyway guys, I'm going to go off now. Like I said, stay safe and I will see you in the next one. Cheers guys.